They knew the portals of time. They believed that the soul was not confined to the body, and that life on Earth was merely a learning station in a long cosmic journey. They lived in caves, away from urban corruption, because they knew the world was intoxicated by dense illusions. They were alchemists of consciousness. Their practices involved fasting, prayers at sunrise and sunset, ritual baths, profound silence, and communion with the cycles of nature. But more than that, they kept secret records of parallel realities, of interdimensional beings, of truths not accessible to the common gaze. They had internal maps of the universe. They knew how to read the stars, but they also knew how to read the soul. And it is among them that Jesus, according to various alternative studies and non-canonical texts, spent years of his youth in learning and silent preparation, away from public view. This knowledge was never transmitted in a linear fashion. It was passed from soul to soul, from master to disciple, through direct experiences of consciousness expansion. It was a knowledge that did not depend on reading, but on living. For the Essenes, Jesus was not just another master, but an incarnate manifestation of an eternal Christ consciousness, foreseen by their oracles and felt in their rituals. They knew that a being would be born with the ability to cross the veils between worlds, someone capable of carrying the knowledge of the higher planes and yet walk among men, healing, teaching, awakening. They awaited him not as a political savior, but as a bridge between dimensions. Among the manuscripts found in Qumran, on the shores of the Dead Sea, there are mentions of dual messianic figures, one priestly and another royal, symbolic of complementary forces. This view transcends the idea of a single earthly Messiah, suggesting that true transformation would not come from an external event, but from a spiritual reorganization of human consciousness, catalyzed by a being that vibrated beyond common polarity. Jesus did not come as a surprise to the Essenes. They recognized him immediately. Not for his miracles, but for his vibration. He carried the code. He came from where they already knew something greater existed. The Essenes understood that time was spiraled and that certain moments in history carried portals for greater access. Jesus, to them, was one of these living portals. A being whose presence activated in others what was dormant. Their encounters with Jesus were not conventional lessons, but fusions of energetic fields, silences that healed, gazes that disarmed the ego, moments when time seemed suspended and reality changed color.